Well, my name is Durant Searcy. I am a singer, songwriter, producer, performer, actor, even you nasty and low key soon to be author in 2026, baby. And welcome to the house of the unofficial and sometimes, as you will see here, the unprofessional fragrance and skincare guru, baby. After you've watched this video 50 million periodically time, that goes for the people watching live and the people who are coming in for the replay. Please subscribe. Spotify, subscribe. Like the video, leave a comment, then go down the description box. There's a link to all my music. Proof that I'm a singer, songwriter, producer, performer, and soon to be author. Okay. So today I'm excited. I felt like I had to give you a pep talk, but I'm like, no, I don't need to give you a pep talk because you have been here, you have done it before, you have gone
Yes.
live. You like my Princess Zamunda shirt?
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Babe, we have here someone who I consider to be a small business fragrance connoisseur, fragrance content creator, and baby, she does all of the things from movie reviews, all the countdowns, the music reviews, all the good things that I'm too lazy to do. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Miss the Precious B Channel, baby.
Hi, everybody. Hi,
What? Hold on, before you get to talking, let me get my fake alcohol drink.
Kevin. Okay, I got my real one. I got my
Oh,
real one.
you got you know what? You had did something yesterday before we get started. You were I don't know if you remember, but last year at on New Year's Eve, you were sitting under your table
Yeah.
drinking. Baby.
Yeah.
So let me ask you something because I just read about this today, and it kind of brought me back to that moment when you did. And I was like, oh, so that's why you did it because I never asked you why you did that.
Mhm.
So now they say if you're supposed to eat the grapes. Now, why was you drinking?
Oh, because I
Drinking
don't eat
wine.
grapes. Grapes are nasty. I don't.
What?
I'm one of those people. The texture of a grape. I don't. Yeah, I'm one of those people. Mm-mm. So I rather drink my grapes. So yeah. I don't like grapes. Oh wait, did you freeze?
Wait,
Oh,
hold on.
oh. I was like, wait,
I
wait.
feel like one. I feel like one of them Christian people online. The devil is busy. Maybe it was my voodoo shirt. My voodoo, my voodoo, voodoo. Hey, leave them voodoo
But yeah,
dolls
no, I don't.
alone.
I don't eat. Yeah, even though I'm from New Orleans, I don't do voodoo.
We'll talk about that a little
No, no,
later. Now that I know that you're from
no,
New
no.
Orleans, but so you don't like grapes, but you like a man.
Mm-mm.
Cause
Oh, I
men
love
got
a
a
man.
men got a light of they got a little nasty texture to them. A little bit. Even though I like
A
it.
little bit. A little bit.
Okay,
A
so
little bit.
let me ask you something about that again before we get started for real.
Okay.
So, did anything that you wish for? Because they say you're supposed to make a wish after each grape. Did anything you wish for under that table? Did it come to fruition in 2025?
Well, I don't like to say wishing. I said I manifested. So
Okay.
for me, I manifested traveling more, and I did because I traveled to Atlanta, Pennsylvania, and DC this year.
Mm.
So I also manifested dating, and I started dating this year. Now I am in a relationship. So
Uh,
yeah.
we'll get into that later too. Okay, what's going on, Mixed Edition? Raymond, we are sisters. Thank you very much. Are you? What are you, niece? Okay. Anyways, so in your introduction, is there something that I missed in your content creation career? Is there something that I missed? What else do you do on your channel, the Precious B channel?
Um. Well, I do this thing called Just My Two Cents, where I talk about like what's going on with the celebrities, because they always got something going on. So I got to talk about them and all their foolishness. But yeah, I do music, movie reviews. I do wig content. I do unboxings and things, reviews. I call it what you bought because I have a shopping addiction. So
Don't a lot of
yeah,
people.
so
Okay.
yeah, so but yeah, basically that was it. That was the gist of what I do. Yes.
Okay. So I am happy you actually agreed to do this because I did kind of call you at the last minute. I've been planning it for a while. Um,
No, I was ready because after I was every time I saw it, and then when you finally gave it a name, I said, "Oh, that is so cute! I love that."
Thank you.
I
And
was
you know
like,
what?
"Yes."
I'm planning on July 31st. I'm gonna do one live and in person. Now I need you to make sure that you come down here in Dallas and get
Okay,
your
I'm gonna
own.
try and get there.
Okay,
I'm gonna
so
try and get
now
there.
let's talk about first before we get really deep into it. What is your scent of the day? Because I don't go anywhere because I'm a caregiver and I work, but
Right, right.
I always have a fragrance on. And speaking of that, to go
Ooh,
on
what you got
TikTok
on
talking
today?
about y'all wore out Baccarat Rouge. Y'all done played it out. Don't nobody like it no more. That is my scent of the day. Okay, babe, babe, Baccarat Rouge cannot
Yeah,
be played with.
I'm not
What
even
is
gonna
yours?
hold you. I have a bunch of dupes of Baccarat, and for a while I got sick of Baccarat. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. I got sick of it. I ain't gonna hold you.
I'm not a
But
Duke
I do.
snob,
I know you not, but I know how you feel.
but I don't like
But
Baccarat
my
Rouge
scent,
Dukes. I don't like Baccarat.
the original, it can't be. As somebody who owns a plethora of dupes, I will say this: dupes aren't always 100% accurate. They always miss it by just a teeny little bit because it's something about the original. They'll never have it. They'll
Right,
never have the full 100 oomph of it because Baccarat is probably one of the most beautiful fragrances, and I understand why it was slept on and it became like this massive hit for everybody. But then everybody wanted to have Risen and Amber, and I was getting sick of every fragrance having that in it. I was so sick of everybody. Like, and yeah, we're gonna get into it when we start talking about dupes because, like, I feel some type of way about that too. But
what?
my scent of the day is Jazara's Couture main character body oil that I put on,
Oh,
and this one of my favorites. And I went ahead and topped it with T.S. Madison's Everything.
ooh,
I'm gonna have to get me a new bottle soon. This is when
it
she
is
dropped
so good.
the
Such a
first
beautiful
bottle. I gotta
rose.
get me a new bottle. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's my sick combo of the day.
Okay, that is such a beautiful rose. So what is the oil giving? Is it giving like a rosy
So
oil?
yes, the notes to it is pear, lychee, kiwi, Brazilian orange, orange blossom, damascene rose because I found out I was pronouncing that wrong. Um, tuberose, Indian jasmine,
Ooh,
Madagascar vanilla, vetiver, white musk, and cedar. It's not a dupe of any of the Delinas, but it does give a you remind me tea,
oh, okay,
and it does pair very well with this. They
okay.
pair so good together,
So
so good
what did you
together.
say that? What did you say the brand was?
Jazara's Couture.
So speaking of that, Jazara's Couture, you do a lot of fragrance content on small businesses, small black
I
owned
do.
businesses. So what draws you more to supporting these small businesses?
So, um, during the pandemic, the height of the pandemic, everybody was like very support Black Lives Matter, and things of that nature.
Mm,
And I remember I saw something about, the black dollar and how important it is to put the black dollar back into the black community and black businesses. And I said, when I truly like get to a place, because I was in between jobs and things like that, because I
yeah.
quit one job and then started a new one. I was like, but when I'm in a place where I can really start to support, that's what I'm going to do. And then I would say last year, because I'm the queen of manifestation. I said I want more because I was buying a lot of dupe fragrances and stuff, and I was like, I want more original black scents, and that's when I stumbled across Jazara's Couture, Dawkins Aroma,
Mm,
Brown Sugar Babe, and what's the other? Gavin Lux. And like that's when I really like was like okay, and a lot of them have original scents, and so that kind of drew me in. And of course, I was
okay.
already supporting black brands prior to that because the Crayon Case, which is a black owned makeup company, I was already supporting that, and a couple like
Mhm.
other small black owned businesses here and there. But like I really wanted to support black businesses because I feel like if we're going to be giving companies like Amazon, Walmart, Target our business, what's wrong with helping out our fellow man and woman of color? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's really put the black dollar where it belongs within
Right,
black people. Let's
right,
build the community. You know what I'm saying? Because we
right.
always talking about, oh, so and so a billionaire. We can make so many more billionaire and millionaires if we put our dollar,
Yes.
you know? So that kind of was my passion for it during the height of the pandemic and the Black Lives Matter. I really was like, yeah, I got to start supporting more black
Okay. All right. So
businesses.
has it been like as far as the content creator, has it been more beneficial for you? Like as far as
Um,
growing and having
Yeah, for me,
relationships?
I feel like a lot of people have found me because I talk about fragrances more, and majority of it is Jazara's Couture or Chase It, or which is another black-owned brand. So a lot of people do find me like through my fragrance content, which is majority black-owned brands. Because I did buy from Brown Sugar Babe, and I feel like a lot of people found me when I was doing those videos. So
Hey,
I felt
brown
like
sugar babe.
that helped. So hey y'all, hey, but yeah, that I feel like did help me in a way that people found me in that
Okay.
sense because
So
they
let
knew of those brands. But even though brands are known, if nobody's talking about it, you kind of be like, well, I mean, is their product good? Like it kind of gives off that to you, like, is it cap or not? Like
Yes. Okay. So tell me, because I think you do a lot of small business fragrance content or small business body
hmm
care content.
yeah.
Can you tell me, just give me five, your top five, and I want them in order. Like five from this is my, not least favorite, but to one being my most used and favorite.
Okay, so five from the all brands or just one
Yes,
specific
body
brand
care
or
fragrances that you've
okay.
discovered. Well, can we say the year? Let's say the year.
Well,
This
okay.
year.
This year, okay. Well, I can say my favorite is Jazara's Couture because,
Mm.
like, not only does she have quality products, but she is, the owner, Keisha. She's a phenomenal person. Hey, girl.
Okay.
Hey, she has amazing like her body oils. They're
I'm gonna have to
luxurious.
try
They're
her.
very
I've never tried it.
they're very like your skin will be silky smooth.
Oh.
She has body butters and whipped body, but I own majority of her inventory in my house.
What?
She has roll on oils. If you day three of my was it day yeah day three of my vlogmas this year, I did a live where I showed like all of my stuff I have for her. But she is my favorite. Like I am biased when it comes to her. Like her body butters, whipped body butters, her oils, roll on oils, her perfumes, her fragrance. They're just, you feel so soft and luxurious. And
Mm.
like, she does inspire dupe fragrances, but her original scents, like main character, are some of the most beautifully blended scents I have ever smelled. And like, the first time I ordered from her, I got like samples, and everything was giving me very like 90s Walmart drugstore body fantasy type things. And it wasn't a dupe, but it was very reminiscent of it.
Mm-hmm.
And that right there had me like, yeah, because if you could remind, like, if something could put me where I could immediately think of something from like my childhood, yeah, winner chicken dinner for me. And
Not for
so
me.
I love her product. She is probably hands down one of
I'm gonna have to
my
try that.
favorites.
I'm gonna have to try
When
that.
it
'Cause you kind of
comes
sold me.
to, I would say, like projection, something that's gonna give you beast mode. Chase scent oils. They do mainly, I want to say, inspire. I think Chase has original scents. I haven't tried any, but he does mainly inspired. He
I've
has a
heard of
very
him.
large catalog.
Yeah, I've heard.
And when I tell you his version of Latifah's Yara, I love it more than the original. Like that is the most beautiful thing, and because everything's oil based, and so it is more potent, and it just you'll still be smelling it days later. It's just
Oh,
chasing
Yara.
oil.
I just don't like Yara.
No, the thing is, I was skeptical about her at first because she was one of those things everybody was talking about, and sometimes I feel like when it's off the TikTok, because I don't have a TikTok, I feel like everybody be over that line.
I
But
found my
I
boo on
finally
TikTok.
tried
What are you
her.
talking about?
I finally tried Miss Yara. I got a roll on of her off of Amazon. And I was like, oh, okay. But then the fragrance group I'm in on Facebook, somebody was like, Chase got a Yara. And I was like, oh, yeah. And so I went over there and got it. And I was like, the real Yara ain't got to worry about me. She ain't got to worry about me. Because Chase does, like, Chase's version of, what is it that I'm, like, obsessed with? Uh, Perfume de Meliora or Melora is hands down my favorite.
Ooh.
hands down my favorite. Like, oh, I love it. Oh, I love like when I tell you Chase just chef's kiss.
I think one of my girls, Koi Center Sanctuary, works with them. But I've
Oh,
never tried
so good.
anything. I've never tried anything
I
from them.
love it. I love it. And another company that I love their oils is Brown Sugar Babe. My favorite oil from them is Rich Auntie, which is their version of Delina exclusive.
I know. I'm so upset that I don't like that one. And I love,
You
I love
don't
me a
like Rich
rose.
Auntie?
No. I thought I was gonna
Is it
like
too
it.
powdery?
Maybe that's what it is. But I
Because I
also
think that
I love the original with Parfums de Marley. I love I didn't like the exclusive, whatever that other one was.
okay, yeah, the
Selena.
exclusive was like I want to say maybe like the more intense version. And I also like their version of Love Don't Be Shy. It's called Princess Robin because allegedly that was Rihanna's.
I didn't like that one either.
No,
Fred, we gotta elevate your sense.
no,
No, I didn't like that one.
no.
No, it
No, I
smells.
liked it that one. I liked it that one.
Yeah.
And
I'm
their
just
version
playing.
of I want to say is it called Nashaya Nashay's 100,000 Ways? It's called
That
Hush.
one's good. Yes, I love that one.
I like that one because it kind of reminds me of a more elevated version of YSL's Black Opium.
Oh,
It
really?
kind of a little it kind of reminded me that of a little bit, and I finally had to look up the notes of Black Opium to figure out why I didn't like Black Opium. It's because of the licorice note in there. It's weird on my skin. I didn't care for it. Like I like all the inspired versions of Black Opium, but not the original. And I think it's because of that licorice note.
Excuse me,
Cause
why?
like I have to start figuring out why I dislike stuff. So I gotta go Google
No,
notes.
you don't have to. But
That's me.
excuse me, why is Kiss Me not on there? Kiss Me is my favorite.
Kiss Me from Brown Sugar Babe.
Mm-hmm. Kiss Me is
See,
my favorite.
I haven't bought anything from them lately because I kept trying to make it to the live events. Because DC, I'm not that far from DC, but every time I'm always doing something else and I don't have the time to go. So I haven't
Oh,
purchased anything this year, and I'm really mad because I'm like,
shout out to
but I
Brown
have
Sugar
heard
Baby
that's
Club.
good.
Cause I
I
heard that was
have
the
heard.
clue.
I have heard. Yes, Princess Robin. Listen, the first time I smelled that, I was like, oh, baby, I understand the obsession with Love Don't Be Shy. I understand. Now, I will say I have smelled the original Love Don't Be Shy, and I prefer all the inspired Duke versions a little more better. Just
Okay.
sometimes,
That's
and I think it's because the majority of the inspired versions are oil based, and I feel like that's why I like them a little more because me and alcohol, perfume
okay.
alcohol, we don't get along. Where my number four? Would have to be another inspired black owned brand called Scented Trails. What did I get from them this year?
Well, I've never heard of them.
Yeah, they're based in Atlanta. Oh, I got a dupe or inspired version of Another 13 from Le Labo.
Hmm.
That is the most beautiful scent I have ever smelled. I got to smell the original Another 13. Shout out to my cousin because she helps me know whether or not the dupes be hitting or not. And when I tell you, I was like, oh, this is spot on. Of course, again, like I said, there are always slight differences, but I was like, oh, y'all could keep saying Top 33 because Another 13 is that girl. She
Really?
slept on.
Oh,
Another 13 is so beautiful. It is one of those scents where it's not a beast mode scent. She's a very and the
what's
name of the dupe that I got is called Demure. And I feel like that was the perfect name for it because it's not doing too much. Like you gonna smell me, but it's not gonna be like overwhelming or overpowering where you feel like I'm trying to choke you out with my fragrance. It's like
mm-hmm.
when I walk past you, you gonna get a nice and you're like, oh, you smell good. So like that,
Okay.
it gives that.
That's
I
very much
love
not me.
that.
I need to walk
Yeah,
in, you smell me,
you
but when
you
I
you
walk in,
need you need a little wolf. You need a
yes,
little wolf.
yes.
And what else did I get?
I'm gonna have to try that.
Excuse me. What else? Oh, I got from a company that's local to where I live. It's called Wholesome Beauty, and it's this body oil. And the owner's daughter had actually gave me some because she smelled so good one day, and I was like, "Friend, what you got on?" And she's like, "Oh, this is oil my mama sell." And I said, "Oh," she said, "You can have the rest of it." Nice bottle. And child, when I tell you I was in here bathing today almost every day, I was like, "Oh, I can't wait to get me some of
What?
this." It's called Wholesome Beauty. When I tell you, it smells so good, and the oil is again, you feel nice and soft, and it's nourishing to your skin. Oh,
Oh wow.
yes,
See, I
yes.
really want for the next year, everybody listen to me, okay? Gather yourselves around Big Daddy. Now, okay. I really want I want the fragrance community, body care, oils. I want people to start thinking outside the box. We can get into the dude conversation right now
Yes, we
because
can do that.
to me it's getting out of hand. I'm a dupe. I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up. I'm here for a dupe. But it's like it's gotten out of hand. I want people, and the reason I say it's getting out of hand because everything's starting to smell the same, and I'm kind of like not. I'm getting overwhelmed with fragrance. So I want to know, like, what's your stance on dupe? Because it sounds like you love a dupe.
I
Yeah.
do. I love me a dupe. I feel like for me, my take is this: is that if you love a niche or a designer brand, cool. Just if somebody like me, who the reason I buy dupes is because they're
Just
more
why?
affordable and accessible to me.
Mm-hmm.
Because like a brand like Byredo or Le Labo or Mind Games, I can't get to them because there's no place where I live where I can
Go to
get
a
to
store
them.
and
But
smell it.
like, yeah, but like a Kayali, a YSL, a Gucci, like, because I could go to Sephora or Ulta and smell them in store. So nine times out of ten, I don't really have to buy dupes of them. I could buy the original because I could go in store, smell them, be like, okay, this is
Right.
cute. Yeah, I might get that. But like higher end niche brands, sometimes I might have to get a little doopity doop just to smell it, and then like if I can find like a sample travel spray of the original online somewhere, do a little comparison, or wait until my cousin buy the real one and come for the holidays so I can smell it and be like, okay,
So
that's cute. That's cute.
with all of these fragrance, because a lot of the brands that you talked about, they do a lot of dupe stuff.
Majority of
So
them.
what will make one of them stand out the most? Is it just that they smell good, or they just do more scents, or they have more niche leaning scents? What is the one thing that makes, like the one that you named as your number one? What makes her
Oh, so
stand out?
Jazara actually does her own original scents. That
Mm-hmm.
is one brand where she does her own original. The majority of her catalog is her own original. She just, I would say, started doing dupes maybe I want to say the end of last year, beginning of this year, but mainly she had her own original fragrances. And that's
Uh-huh.
why she's first, because I really wanted to get into like original fragrances.
Okay.
Um and so she like has a lot of her own original fragrances, but an honorable mention is Gavin Lux. I love Gavin Lux.
I
They're
don't know
another
who
black
that
owned
is.
fragrance company,
Okay.
and I got a scent from her this year called Don't Play With. And that was a beautiful, I want to say, pear scent.
Ooh.
Oh, it ate down,
I love pear. Have you smelled Candy Health
down.
and Skin Potion?
I think that sold out before I could buy it.
Well, it's back in stock, friend. That's a
Okay,
beautiful.
I'm gonna have to get that for my birthday because my birthday coming. So yeah.
Yes, that's a
But
beautiful
for
pear.
me, for me, I think when it comes to dupes, I'm not opposed to a dupe. I ain't gonna bash a dupe, but sometimes it does become a lot where I feel like everybody doing the same thing. And so for me, I feel like I always have to call out the fact that y'all do know higher end brands be doing the same thing, right? Y'all do know that they just giving it a little fancy name because Burberry Goddess Intense smells exactly like YSL Lead
You
Intense.
think so?
I smell I smelled it in store and it's I want to say they have a lavender note in it. And I was
Mm.
like, this smells just like YSL Lead to me. And
Oh,
I think most companies, like I said, like when Baccarat Rouge became a hit, everybody was putting amber, fire resin,
mm.
ambergris in their scents where everything was smelling like Baccarat Rouge 540. And then when Delina became hot, everybody was putting leche, pear, it was like, damn, can y'all chill the fuck out? I understand it's the scent of the season. Can y'all go sit down some fucking where? Like every scent I saw came out had either fire resin amber in it because of 540, or it had Lecce and pear in it because of Delina and Rose. Everybody had a rose.
Hey. Let me
Had
tell
a,
you something.
I'm
Let me
not
tell
hating
you.
on Rose, but I feel like when Delina came out and she became that girl with rose scents, everybody said, "Oh, Rose, Rose, there, you get a rose,
I
you get a
feel
rose."
like
And it
no.
was like, chill the fuck out, y'all.
I stand by this. I feel like that I started the rose craze. I don't think
I
the
do feel like
girls.
you gave it a resurgence for everybody because I feel like everybody kind of forgot about it for a little while because everybody was like off of Delina because Delina was that rose scent like everybody loved, and I feel like it once
Still
Delina
is.
kind of was like nobody was talking about her no more. Then when you started talking about more
Still.
rose scents, I feel like that helped people say, "Oh, for real? It's other roses,
Because people say this
really?"
it's like what they were saying, it smelled like grandma and all that stuff. But
See, there are certain roses that are a little mature. I like, little auntie
hold on.
mature scent. And there are some that are beautiful, young, youthful, and playful. And I feel like once you learn like what fragrance family you like, because I'm a floral girl. I love me a floral. I love me
Mm,
a floral. Give me a floral, honey. Yes, God, give me a floral. Love me a floral
you
fragrance. I
too.
love me a floral. Because, I done myself a jazzy young auntie. So, a floral. Give me a floral, honey.
So do you
Because,
like
I'm young
gardenia?
at heart, but I want to smell like a grown lady. So that's why I like florals.
Uh, so do you
But
like
no, I
gardenia?
don't have gardenia. In certain sense,
It's one
yeah.
of my favorite
In certain
notes.
sense, it's in
Thank you,
certain
RJ
sense.
Halloween.
But no, I don't have any beef with dupes. But I do feel like after a while, it does become a lot to where it's like everybody starts duping everything. And because when Kayali put out what is it, Yum Busio Pistachio, everybody was doing pistachio, and it's like,
Yeah, I don't
can
trust
y'all
that
please go
theology.
sit in the corner, please? Can
Yeah.
y'all go
I'm not a
sit in the
Cali
corner?
Duke girl. But let's talk about your fragrance, well, your content creator journey. When
Yes.
did you start doing content, and what actually inspired you to do it?
So I have been wanting to do it for a while because I watch a lot of different content creators on YouTube, and I
Mm-hmm.
was like, I want to do this. I actually tried to do it a couple times on YouTube, and then I got scared. You know, my inner saboteur, in the words of RuPaul, got the best of me, so I deleted some
Yeah.
videos. And so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try it on Instagram first. So I actually started on Instagram doing reviews and unboxing of inspired dupe handbags because I love me a dupe, whether it's a fragrance or designer bag, honey. I love me a dupe.
Prescription,
Okay,
we love a Duke.
I love me a dupe. Yes, and so I started doing it over there, and people were commenting and liking, and I was like, oh shit, okay. I'd like to do this for real, for real. And so one of my best friends was like, if you really want to do it for it, start your YouTube. And so I dipped my toe in it by starting with RuPaul's Drag Race when they did the all winter season, and I
Oh,
was
okay.
actually recording without my face at first. And I was getting views and things like that. And it was matter of fact, it was the 4th of July 3 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
3 or 2 years ago. I had watched this movie on Netflix called Beauty. It was like a dramatization of Whitney Houston's life. Lena Waithe was one of the producers, and I
Oh.
watched it, and it pissed me off. It pissed me off bad. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna talk about it. And that was the first time I had got on camera on my channel and didn't feel like I was nervous because like I was really about to record this video and put it up, and I did it. And when I saw people commenting on it, I was like, oh shit, people actually like me.
Oh
Wait
God.
a minute, what is? Excuse me. And they were like, you are so funny, and I was like, not funny. So then I was like, okay, I could do this for real. I could for real do this. And
Right.
so I had to decide what I wanted my channel to be about because I didn't just want to be like a drag race review channel or just a movie
Because
review
Drag
channel
Race.
because I like everything and I didn't want to be pigeonholed to like just one thing. And so I just start whatever. Like I started when I started doing reviews on the things I bought. When I would go to Bath and Body Works or the Ulta, and because I like fragrances, I was really getting into fragrances more. That
Mm-hmm.
kind of became a hit on my channel. So that really, I owe fragrances kind of like my everything because they kind of were like in the door because people was getting into fragrances at the time.
Right.
And then I started doing more reviews like on movies and TV shows, and people started really getting into that. And so I was like, okay, okay. And I like music as well. So I started doing that. And I was like, okay, I could do this. And because I had already been doing my, unboxing replica handbag over on
Mm-hmm.
Instagram. I was like, well, let me see how the girls on YouTube go act. And so yeah, so I kind of do a review of everything. But fragrance is kind of now the main thing
So
over here because
what are you planning on for the future? Are you gonna like find like one specific lane, or you're just gonna leave it
no, I'm
as?
gonna keep doing what I'm doing because I feel like that fits me. Like it's beautiful and chaotic, and that's what I am. Like it's beautiful chaos. So y'all gonna get everything I like. I like to talk about celebrities. I like to go because I don't like to talk about real people I know because they be going through it. But these people with a whole lot of money and drama, let's talk about them and their foolishness,
Oh
child.
my
Because they
god,
should know better.
no.
They should know better. They should
Oh my
know
god.
better.
So are you one of those people, because we're all growing, of course. But I know
Uh huh.
when I was at where you were as far as the numbers go, I was constantly looking at the growth and all that. And I was getting a lot discouraged. So it was times that I was kind of not feeling myself when I was doing it. So are you kind of in that same realm, or you just kind of like, I'm enjoying the ride?
When I first started, I would say like maybe my first and second year, I was like, damn, I started comparing myself to other people. And I always
Oh,
say I believe in signs. And so I had seen this video of Super Scent, the owner of the crayon case, and she talked about how your family and friends are not your demographic.
yeah.
And I feel like that's what I was thinking about. Like all these people say they love me, but they're not watching or sharing my content. And I feel like that's really was like, and I was like, you're right. They're not my demographic.
Yeah.
So once I,
My family member told me when I started that I was awkward on camera. And I've been told by my family that I was too flamboyant. I don't even tell my family and friends when I do videos. I don't share it with them at all. And that's helped a lot.
can I say fuck them? Because I don't like that they said that to me. Can
We
I
love
say that?
everybody. We love everybody though.
But yeah, I don't like that they say that because I don't like when people are discouraging. But once I got out of that mindset, I was like, do your content for you and the people you know who are going to watch it. And once I did that, like, and for me, because I always say the number of subscribers I have, it's not like about, it's kind of like, so whenever I do get to a space where I have more, I always want the people who were there with me in the beginning to know I appreciate you. When it was just three of us, five of us, 10 of us, 20 of us, 100 of us. I
Mhm.
appreciate y'all when it was just y'all watching my content. So that's why I say like the numbers in the beginning. So I always want those people to know, like, don't think by the time, in the future when I do get to 1,000 plus that I forgot about the fact that y'all was here with me. You was in the gym with me shooting ball. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Right.
know where I've been.
Right.
So that's kind of, what it is. I don't take the people who subscribe, like, comment, or share my content for granted. I love, adore, and appreciate them. They're my precious babies and my baby boos. I appreciate them. Even the people who watch my content and may not actually be subscribers, I appreciate them too. I'm not in a space where like I'm counting the views because I just put it up and go about my day. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, the reason I was number two on my top five is because I be at work listening to me. Because I would literally like, because YouTube will recommend one of my videos to me. I'm like, oh, I ain't watched that in a minute. I'm like, when did I record this? What did
Like
I
you always
say?
are.
So I put it on and lock my screen, put it in my pocket. I'm at work and I'm listening to me, and I'm like, yo, did I really say that? And I be at work laughing at myself. I'm like, yo, did I really say
That
that?
is
So I
crazy.
be at work dying laughing on myself. So like I honestly will say now I feel like I make content more for me than anybody else. Like I love the people who are there who support me, but I really do feel like once I stopped feeling like I had to make content for my family or friends to support me, and there are people who do genuinely support me, I'm one of my biggest supporters. So technically, I
Okay.
make content for myself. You
Yeah.
know, but I was awkward on camera at first. Like if you ever go back and watch any of my old videos, I used to fidget with my hair and because it was like a nervous tick because
Yeah.
it's like I'm sitting in my room by myself talking to myself. Like even though the camera's on, it's gonna go out to people. I'm technically in here talking to myself. So, so it was
Yeah, I
a
don't like
little
being on
weird,
camera. I don't like being on
but
camera.
yeah, it took a while for me to get comfortable, and I think once I got comfortable, and like I said, got out of that mindset of family and friends supporting me, I was able to lock in,
Okay.
lock
Well,
in.
I
So
want to
yeah,
tell you that I appreciate you for making me one of your top YouTubers of the, even though I
yes,
was number
I enjoy
one.
your content.
Thank you.
I enjoy your content.
Even though I'm not number one, I say, you know what? Just to be in that number.
It took me a long time because I started making the list 4 months ago. I had started making the list 4 months ago.
Really?
And I literally, because I didn't know where to put it. I already knew the person I made number one was going to be number one because I really do watch her channel more than anybody else. I watch her channel more than anybody else. So I was like, I'm not even going for it. Like, I love the fuck out of her. And so I had made the list and I was like, shit, where am I going to put everybody? And I was like, I don't even know. So I had some names on there and I take somebody off. I would move them around. I originally had myself at number 8 on my list. And then when YouTube did the recap of the year, and I was like, oh, well, hell yeah, YouTube. If I'm number 2, I'm number 2. I had to go and redo the list, the top 5
I
part.
wasn't
And
on
I was like,
mine.
well, where the fuck am I gonna put everybody else? And so I was like, Durant has to be on this list because I watch his content. Like when you put up a video, I'm at work listening to you.
Oh, that's so
Like I
hard to
put you
believe.
on and I be at work and I be like, because what video was it? You did a video. I think it was when you were cussing out a troll or something. I was at work
That was disgusting.
dying. I said, yes, Durant, cuss them
No.
out. Just don't play with my friend. Yes. Because they be trying it. They be trying it.
That
And
was
I
so
know that was
disgusting.
out of character for you, but I was like,
Yeah,
yes.
I really don't even curse that much in real life because there's no only time like when I'm really upset is when I'm upset when I curse.
I can tell they really
No,
had pissed
it
you off.
wasn't them. I was just going through a little. I was upset about.
Okay.
2025 has been kind of hard for me altogether.
For everybody.
Yeah, and I was I find it fascinating that people actually, even though I read the comments and I'm appreciative, it still kind of hits me or people say, "Oh, you're funny," and I'm just like, I'm still like, really? Or I enjoy
You
your
are.
content, really? I'm still
Yes.
that person.
Yes.
I don't know what it is. I'm trying to work on it, but yeah, I
Yeah,
appreciate.
like
Now,
the
let's play a
yeah.
game real quick. Just a quick
Okay.
game. Now, can you
Okay.
just by my personality name one person, one YouTuber that you think I may? What YouTuber, not in fragrance, that you think I enjoy or enjoyed the most in 2025? Can you just make a guess? Because it will be. I got a person, but I think it's going to surprise
I
you.
feel like I know because we both like this person. It's T.S. Madison.
No, I love T.S.
It's
Madison.
not Madison?
No,
No.
my a person that I've enjoyed this year. I'm not saying I don't enjoy. I love T.S. Madison, but this year I have been more into Jessie Woo more than anybody.
Okay. I don't get into her.
I love her. I love Jessie Woo.
Um, but I just like I'm not gonna say she has moments where she's funny. I'm not gonna lie. Like if I see her on Instagram and she says something, I'm like, okay, she's funny. She's funny. But like,
Yeah, I don't follow her on the
hmm.
other platforms. I just love her on yes, it's your sister. That's why I say
Yeah, I just got into Kempire this year. Actually, I just got
really.
into Kempire
The
this year.
when I say in
Yeah.
my intro, subscribe, subscribe. That's I got that from. Jessie Lou.
Okay,
And when she
okay,
says, "Lo and behold, behold and lo," that's why I got that from her. I love Jessie
okay,
Lou.
okay, okay,
Yeah, so that's my favorite when it comes to this year. That's who I've
okay,
enjoyed the most. I'm actually
okay,
subscribed to her. I've joined her channel too. That's how much I love her.
okay, yes.
Yeah, but as far as fragrance, I'm not gonna say fragrance because it's too many people.
I feel like I think it's because I think you talk about her all the time. I feel like it's a Keitra. I feel like that's your girl. I feel like
That's
is
my
it
girl
Fat
in real
by
life.
Keitra? Yeah, like that's your girl. Like
Yeah, I
yeah, like
love me
I
some
went and
pizza.
watched a couple of her videos. I'm like, let me go see what
Yeah,
Duran homegirl
that's
talking
like
about. So
that's like my
yeah,
homegirl in real life. Like I don't play about Keisha. That's
so
my
yeah,
homegirl in
yeah,
life.
yeah. I've
Yeah,
watched a couple of her videos. I'm like, okay, yeah,
yeah,
I
I love
see
me some
it.
Keisha. She out
Yeah.
on vacation somewhere in the Netherlands,
Oh
somewhere.
yes,
I don't know.
enjoy the holiday. She out on
Everybody go.
holiday.
Now we got
Yes.
to talk about something personal. I hope you don't mind talking about
Yes.
this, but let's
No,
talk
no,
about a
let's
little.
get into it.
Let's talk about a little bisexuality.
Yes, let's talk about it.
Now we had a conversation. Now we had me and her had a conversation because I was
Yes.
entertaining a fella who was bisexual. And I love my rainbow community, all of us, the L, the G, the B, and the T, and everybody else.
Le
But it's
Jabberlacroix.
something in my spirit that I just cannot come to terms with bisexuality. And I know it's because I don't experience it. But
Mm-hmm.
I was telling you, well, I said, and me and you started talking, and
Yeah.
you
Uh-huh.
expressed to me how you felt about it, and I was just like, I still don't get it. And so eventually, that person I was telling you about, I let that fool go.
Okay.
We didn't get to the stage of going on a date, nothing of that
Okay.
nature, because let me tell you, let me just tell you how crazy I am. Let me tell you how crazy I am.
Okay, tell me, friend,
So
tell me.
we were on the phone. We were just getting to know each other. Never got to the
Yeah.
point of dating. So he called me and he was like, hey, I just got my hair cut. I'm gonna go over to this girl house. Girl, who is that? And he was like, oh, it's a friend, because he had just moved down here like 5 or so months ago.
Okay.
And he was like, it's a friend. And I didn't want to turn the crazy on, because I don't know you like that. I was like, oh, friend. He was like, yeah, she was a friend I met like before I moved down here or whatever. And I was like, oh, okay. She cooked all this food. He started naming chicken, macaroni, cheese, collard
Okay.
greens, named all this whole meal. And I was like, oh, she got kids. He was like, no, she just cooked it for herself and she invited me over, to come eat. I was like, so she cooked all that food, single lady, ain't got no man, no nothing. This is what I'm thinking about head.
Mm-hmm.
And you just so happen to talk to her. And she like, well, you can come over if you want something to eat. So I'm just like, okay. And that was pretty much, in my head, you start ringing like do 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 because that little tick tick boom boom came. And I was just like, and we didn't talk for like after that for I don't know how long, but it was a day or
Okay.
so, and I was like, no, I can't do it. So I disconnected. We stopped talking
Cut it
because
off.
I felt like it's just something about it. I don't know, and I know everybody cheats,
Yes.
but I just don't know how I could deal with somebody that's bisexual. Now, what did you tell me when I told you about this?
So I talked about like DL men because I felt like, DL men traumatize everybody. I feel like they
Not me, because I
traumatize
don't deal with them.
everybody because they aren't honest in what they're doing. And so I feel like when you meet a bisexual man, because you were talking to a bisexual man, it
Yes.
can be a little off putting because it's like, hold up, you like me and her? You like the both of us? Like at the same time, simultaneously? Oh, okay, I don't understand that. So I feel like that probably what it was. And because, men sometimes aren't honest about what they're doing. When
Huh.
somebody tell you, yeah, I'm just hanging out with a homie, you like what like homie or y'all situational homies. Like what and I feel like that's probably what you were feeling. Like he wasn't being 100% honest about the situation with her. Cause like you going over this lady house and she didn't cook the catch a man meal for real.
That's
That's what she cooked. She cooked the catch a man meal and you the man she trying to catch. So that's why, like, when you ask those questions, you had valid reason to, because it's like, well, who all gonna be over there? Baby, that's for
well. He
me.
told me it was gonna be her, and I'm just like.
That's the feast. But bisexuality, I feel like most people do stereotype it because it does have the negative connotation of we promiscuous, that we give it out to lottie dottie everybody. And while there are those a part of the community, some bisexuals like myself, even though I technically consider myself a pansexual, but
Mm.
bisexuality is more
So you would date a trans
um
man?
I would. I would. I would.
Er?
Yeah. They are
Ooh,
let me like they're handsome.
I
Like
just love a man. Just give
I
me a man with
follow
a penis.
several on Instagram. And the crazy part was I didn't know they were trans until I went through
Yes, I'm foul.
their pages. And I was like, you used to be
It's some
you
fouls, but I love a penis.
sir,
I need to have a penis.
sir, you are gorgeous. Okay, but like sir. Okay,
Yeah,
sir.
they do be
But
fine.
for me, I when it comes to me, I'm more of a monogamous person. Like when I'm with you, I'm with you. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I'm still attracted to others, but I'm not mentally attracted to them. It's just a physical thing. Because when I'm in a relationship, I've already done the work of getting to know you. So we've already connected mentally. We're connected emotionally.
Mm-hmm.
We probably have already had our spiritual connection, and we may
Mm.
have been physical. So you're the person I got tunnel vision for. Now, when you start doing
Mm-hmm.
shit that don't align with the shit you told me what you was gonna do, then I'm gonna be lottie dottie everybody. But long as you stick to the program, okay? Because we strict over here, okay? First, she's got a strict program she run.
Oh
You
Lord,
stick to the
cut,
script. You
cut.
stick to the script. We good. But when you go off script, baby, okay, Ike Turner's always booking ahead. I just want you to know.
But see, let me tell you
Okay.
something. Let me ask, well, maybe tell, ask. I don't know what it's gonna come out as, because me and
Yeah.
him had this conversation, and he
Hmm.
said the same thing. They think we're all promiscuous. Like, no, I don't think that. This is how I think.
But
As a
most people do,
person
yeah.
who is a monogamous driven person, I can, yes, I can go 50 years with the same peen and the same booty hole. That's just how I operate. That's how my mind
Yes.
is set up. So when people say, "Are you really ready to?" I can do that. Yes, I can. But anyways, so we had that conversation, and I told him, it's not about promiscuity or anything like that.
Yeah.
For me, it's just like if you have an attraction, if you like vagina, and just say that you're telling me that you'll be monogamous to me if we weren't in a relationship or anything, but
Right, but
if
the
you
what
were,
if? Hmm.
yeah, if we were to get in a relationship with me, you would have no desire. Let's say we're together for 5 years. You are going to have a desire to be in some vagina. It's going to hit you, and it's going to kind of snatch you up, and you ain't gonna be able to resist. And then I'm gonna have to get you and probably choke you out because you in somebody's parking lot getting you some vagina because you just couldn't hold the urge. That's what the problem is. Because like, how can you be attracted to? You could be attracted to whatever, but you love vagina. So if you love vagina, but you're with a penis, for 5 years, you're going to want that feeling of vagina to come again. You're gonna want to feel that again. How do
I
you do it?
feel like it depends because I'm currently dating a man. And
Yes, God, man.
okay, so funny thing that happened one day. My
Everybody got
boyfriend was
somebody but
leaving to go
me.
to work. Uh huh.
Everybody got somebody but me.
We gonna manifest it, friend. You gonna get it, friend.
I'm gonna be on the table with
But
some grapes.
one day it was a woman. She had I'm talking about a nice big ass, and she was walking past, and he was waiting for his ride to go to work, and I was standing on my balcony outside, talking to him, and I saw her first, and I was like, He said, "Yes, God, man," and we both started laughing, and
And he's straight
like we
too.
were,
He's not
yeah, see,
bisexual.
and we were laughing because I was like, "What?" He was like, "Because you told me you like ass." Because I told him I like ass. I like me a big old beautiful ass. And for me, it's like I can look because yes, I'm attracted to it, but I wouldn't act on it because I'm with the person I'm dating. You know
Mm-mm,
what
don't
I'm
do that
saying?
with
And
me.
I feel like as a bisexual woman, because I always have to say this, as a bisexual woman, I don't tend to be Because I feel like a lot of straight women are like, my man better not look at no other woman. He's just looking, girl. Now, if he go over there and start talking to that bitch, then you bust him in the back of his head with your shoe.
That sound like me.
But just looking is okay because I'm a look. Okay, if I see me a big old beautiful ass walk past, you gonna hear me. Don't let her be beautiful too. I'm like, oh girl, you look good. I like your outfit. You know what I'm saying? Because baby, I want you to know I see you. You want to be seen, baby. I see you. I see you. But I'm not gonna act on it because she might not
Well,
be
why you
into
just keep
me.
that to yourself? I understand what you're saying, Kevin Kev. I just don't. I don't know if I believe that. I feel like there is going to be, in an. It's going to be a feeling you're going to want. You're going to desire and need that other private part that you don't have. I don't know. I really.
Exactly, Kevin Kev. Because we're in love with our partner, we're not going to cross that line. But just like straight men will go out there and cheat on a woman they say they love, because I am the adult child of divorce. My parents were married for 25 years, and then my daddy cheated on my mom. So just like a straight man or one day decide to go cheat, a bisexual person may do the same thing. So everybody will always, like you said, they may go out and do it because they're craving it. You know what I'm saying? So you can't always put shit past people, but because listen, you could trust somebody until one day they decide, you know what? I want to go suck some dick. And it's just like, what? Like, oh,
And
that's what
so,
we doing
you
today?
know, if you don't mind me asking, do you be thinking like, "Ooh, I want to eat some coochie"? Like, I be,
Now that I'm in a relationship, no.
really.
I was celibate for 7 years prior to
Oh, you
me.
did tell me that. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
so it's like
girl, you done
I
broke your
kind of
celibacy.
yeah.
A man will come in and do it every time. I ain't celibate. I've been abstinent for
Um,
years.
but it was my choice, and I had to go on that journey. I'm still on my healing journey, but the celibacy journey was something I had to go on because I was in a situationship and thought I was in love. Got my little heart broke. So I had to go on that to heal because I feel like if I didn't go on that journey, I wouldn't be with someone that genuinely like makes me happy.
So, have you really gone
So
there with a woman
yes, I have.
sexually?
Hmm.
Because I'm gay, and I have not had the men's sex. The booty stuff. I've never
Oh,
done
okay.
that. I've never done that.
Um, so same sex as a bisexual, it okay. The first time is awkward because when you watch the adult entertainment, you see what they be doing. So
I
when
don't
you
watch
finally
women.
get there, you be like, okay, what I'm gonna do? Okay, all right, and then you get in there, you do the stuff, and you're like, am I even doing this right? Because like my
What you
first
mean you
time was
get in there?
awkward.
What you do? What you do? Oh my
When
god.
you put the legs back, bring.
Oh my god.
So
I ain't been
when
touched
you
in
get
so
in there,
long. What you do? What you
it's
do?
a
I ain't
little
been touched.
awkward, friend. It's a little awkward the first time you do it with like the first time I did it with a girl was very awkward because I was like, I don't even know if I'm doing this right. But
What was you
she was
doing?
loving it, and
What
clearly
was
she
you
was enjoying
doing?
herself. I was in there, friend. I was in there. I had her legs, and
You
I
were
was in there,
smelling. Oh
friend.
my god.
I was in there, friend. But she liked
Oh,
it.
oh,
She
friend,
liked
friend.
it. So I
What
was
is
like,
it?
okay.
Now, is it true that it tastes like chicken? Like, just be for real. That's what they say. It tastes like chicken. That's what I heard.
Um,
That's what straight men
it,
say.
not like chicken, but if she's clean
Oh, you can
and
have some
she
nasty ones.
properly cleanses herself. Some bitches don't properly clean themselves. Okay, some of them don't get in there like they're supposed to because not everybody know how to clean.
But y'all better get y'all some
Um,
patty
but
cakes.
like when it's properly cleaned and washed and everything, and she's aroused, it's very nice and moist and wet down there, and you have a good time. You have a good time. You have a
Wait,
good
so
time.
hold on, hold on, hold on.
But
Uh, so,
most of the girls I've been with, they normally have eaten fruit beforehand, so I normally get a little fruit taste to it.
oh, oh.
So yeah.
When my husband get a taste of me, hopefully I taste like fruit or cake.
Period.
But
Period.
you don't have. What did you? What was the conversation with you and your boyfriend before y'all went serious? Did y'all have this conversation about? the bisexuality thing, or was it
Yeah, I
something
told
else?
him. So the one thing about me is I'm never not gonna tell anybody that I talk to that I'm bisexual because I felt like when I discovered I was bi in high school, I felt like I had finally figured out who I was as a person. Because as a when you're part of the community as a kid, you hear that being gay is wrong, you gonna go to hell, and all of this stuff. So it's kind of like, well, I like girls the way I like boys, but I'm gonna go to hell for liking a girl. So it kind of becomes that
Yeah, don't tell
thing.
that
And
no
so
more.
for years, I didn't know if I was gay or not. And so one day I got on the Googles and I say, "Can you like boys and girls at the same time?" And Google was like, "Yeah, it's called bisexuality." And it was like the light bulb went off in my head. And at 15, I was like, "I'm bi." Like it made sense to me because, and I'll say, you remember the show Hercules and Xena? They used to come on back in the day.
Yeah,
Lucy, like them, like I can honestly say Hercules and Xena is the reason I knew I liked men and women, even as a child.
what was
I
this?
knew that I found like in the 90s because I'm 33. So even as like 5, 6, I knew that I found Xena attractive. I found Hercules attractive. I knew at like 5, 6, I found these people attractive, but because I kept hearing being gay, you gonna go to hell. I was like, okay, am I gay? Do I am I like what everybody else? I'm supposed to
Yeah,
like the opposite.
yeah, we all
So,
heard that.
I didn't know. But at 15, that light bulb went off and I was like, I know who I am. So whenever
I
I'm
really
male,
love
female, I let them know I'm bi. You know, I'm bi. I'm
ScentDowns.
bisexual.
I love
And
that
I
people
always say
discover that
threesomes,
too.
if we do a threesome, I gotta pick. It's always my choice. You're not allowed to pick nobody because you ain't got good taste. Okay, I'm the first good
Wait, y'all,
taste you had.
y'all not thinking about that, are you?
It's been a conversation, yes.
How long y'all been together?
6 months.
And you already talking about a don't. Hey, listen, listen, men. Don't ever ask me
It's
about no
always
threesome. No.
the thing about it with me. I get asked that being bisexual because I feel like because I like women, they always want to kind of test the waters to make sure I don't cheat. Because I do feel like you know, I also think it's a question of, hey, bitch, is you gonna go out there and get you some pussy without my knowledge? So I feel like that's why the question gets asked to me. It always gets asked to me, and I always say, well, long as I get to choose, we cool.
So would you choose a man, or it's just gonna be a girl, a woman?
I have had that conversation with. I haven't had that conversation with my boyfriend, but I have had this conversation in the past where I say, okay, if we do it, if I choose to do, would you be down? And they'd be like, well, no. I'd be like, okay, well, how about we choose a couple? And they'd be like, a couple. I was like, yeah. I was like, because if you want to get to eat some pussy, I'm gonna give me some dick, and then we're gonna switch off. Now, if you're not comfortable with what's gonna go down, you don't have to be there. And me and this couple will get down to get down. And
Oh
then they be
no.
like,
Mm-mm.
oh, yeah,
I
don't.
am not liberated. I'm not liberated enough. Don't ask me none of that. No, because I'm not sharing my man's pain with nobody. I will share
But no,
your
I
throat
wouldn't.
with a knife. What
I feel like
happened?
I feel like people who are like gay or straight, like I feel like threesomes aren't their jam because I've had this conversation with a lot of my best friends where I've always told them don't have a threesome if you're not attracted to women. Don't do that. If you're not attracted to women, do not have a threesome with your man. You're gonna hurt your own feelings. I'm attracted to women. Okay, I find women attractive. So if I was to do it, I find somebody that I want to have sex with.
Y'all gonna end up doing this because y'all talking about this too soon in y'all relationship, friend. That's too soon.
It was just a conversation. Like when me and him first
See,
started
this is what I'm
talking to
talking
each other,
about. You have a
it was
desire
just a
for the poon.
conversation.
The poony poon poon. You have a desire because you want to get into there, get into there. You gonna have a desire.
But the thing is, like, even though I find women attractive, like, I wouldn't act on it. You know what I'm saying? Now, unless, like, the shorty came up to me and she really was putting pressure on it, I might have to say, hey, babe, I found somebody for a threesome. Like,
See, I need me a man who gonna be like shutting all that stuff down. Like, first of all, it ain't gonna be shutting down because we ain't finna talk
but
about
I
that.
do feel like my boyfriend would shut it down because, like, I do feel like, even though we've had this conversation, I do feel like, no. I'm, he's like, no. So he would do that to me, like, no.
Mm-mm, I could not share.
He'd
I
be
could
like,
not
no.
share
But yeah,
my.
even though we've had that conversation, I feel like now where we are, he don't want to share.
So, what made you? y'all haven't been in a relationship that long. What made you actually give up all those years for just a few months being with him?
Um, so I kind of like, in a way, I like was ready. Like last year in June, I had made a story on my
Ready or
Instagram,
horny?
and I was like, "Huh."
Ready or horny?
I said that I was ready to start dating. I was ready to start
Girls
dating,
that whine.
and so the beginning of the year, I actually did start dating someone else. I went
Oh,
on a date with someone else, and it was cool, but we didn't vibe, you know.
it was a
And
man.
then yes, it was a man. And then June, when I met my boyfriend, we met at a mutual friend's party,
Oh,
and it was just like the conversation. And I'm one of those people where conversation is stimulating for me. And so we literally sat there in the lobby of the hotel where my friend was having her party, and we just talked for like a good hour. We were just sitting there
really?
talking,
It was
like,
that wine under the table. I'm gonna get me some grapes and I'm gonna get me a husband this year.
and we just sat there talking, and like I liked the conversation. I liked the way he approached me because I'm a very feminine girl. Like I'm very independent, but I like when a man approaches me like a man. And
Me
he did that.
too.
Like he approached me and he let his intentions be known. Like, I think you're beautiful. He told me I had smelled good that day. I was like, oh, bitch, wait a minute.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And at that point, I was just cool. I was just chilling. But we got to talking, and I was like, okay, yeah, let's get to know each other, and so that's what happened. We started communicating, and even like when we started like texting each other, we had a conversation that didn't have anything to do with sex. We started talking about our favorite movies, our favorite TV shows, our favorite places to eat, what type of food and stuff we love. Like we literally were getting to know each other, and like I like that. Like when I would say something, he would come back with a list. We were talking about like our top 10 favorite movies and TV shows and black movies and Mexican movies, Jamaican movies. So like we had this
Oh,
whole conversation, cartoons, and yeah. So it was like
I love love stories.
90s TV. So it was like that for us. Like we were having this conversation. So like the first 3 months, that's what we were doing. We were getting to know each other, and so like I like that because I'm a 90 day type of girl. So I'm after the 90 days, the probationary period. We'll see where we go from there. And like it was, I was like, okay, all
Did y'all get
right.
tested
But
before y'all had sex?
yes,
Okay.
yes,
Did y'all do it raw the first time?
no, Doreen,
Oh, I'm
no.
just asking.
I'm
But
a
no,
I'm a lady.
what
I'm a lady.
did you know when it happened? Did you know like this is the day, or was it something that just kind of you just
It
feeling?
happened. It just happened. So okay, the crazy part. Okay, so the day it happened, he actually was like, "No, no, no," and I was like, "Yeah." So I kind of like was like, "Yeah, yeah." I'm a little, yeah. It was me.
Yes.
It was me.
Take
Cause he was like, "No, I'm trying to respect your boundaries and your space," and I'm like, like, yeah. So I was ready, Yeah.
so you bet. So you didn't feel like
Yes, that's exactly who I am.
I don't know. I have no idea what you all are talking about in the words of Mariah Carey. I have no idea. I am very much puritanical and I don't do those things.
Yes, be pure friend.
So why did you get tested then if you so you knew you just got tested
Yeah,
just
I just feel like sometimes you just need, reassurance and stuff like that.
but you do know that it like stuff can be dormant in your system. You might have to get checked again. Sex kind of scare me because one of my cousins passed away from AIDS. I don't think I've ever been recovered from that. I think that's
Oh,
why I've been so puritanical as far as sharing my
I
body. I
don't
haven't
blame you
shared my
because
body.
that can traumatize you. Yeah.
It really is. I don't think I'll ever recover from that because just watching somebody die from that, I'd be nervous. Like, oh, you ain't sticking nothing up here. That's
Right. Yeah,
nasty.
that. Yeah. That.
And
Yeah.
then
That could traumatize you.
Did you feel like after just like maybe I should have waited a little longer, even though I like him?
I didn't feel that way, but he did.
Really? How long
Mhm.
has it been since he did it before then? Was he celibate too?
Uh, so his last relationship was like 2 years prior.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay. I you it's because you was on that table. I'm gonna be on the table on New Year's. Give me some grapes. Cause I'm gonna find my husband. Well, I think I found him on TikTok, but that's a whole nother story.
I hear you talk about your future husband all the time. Manifested,
That's
friend.
my boo. That's my Taurus
Manifested.
boo, baby. And he might even have a man.
Manifested.
I hope he don't got no man, but if he do, F him too. Now, F him too.
Right,
But
Durant get all the tea. Durant get
like
all
that
the
is
tea.
that's my husband. You what is you doing with him? Y'all are just playmates. What is going on? But I want to know, like,
Right.
as far as your content, what do you like? What is your goal for the next year? And of course, it's gonna be like I want to have more subscribers. Something outside of like I want more
No,
subscribers.
not even that. I want to be able to. I actually want to start putting more of my content on my Instagram because I feel like I've neglected my Instagram a little bit.
A lot of people are.
But and so I do want to make more. I do because I do have like shorts. I feel like I could put up on my IG. I don't, but I feel like I could. But as far as my content, I do want to do more like TV show reviews. Now that they didn't cancel one of the shows I was doing, I was more so hate watching that show. So,
What show is that?
uh, and just like that.
Really?
I started hate watching that show the last season. I really did. Like the first season was good, and the second season was like okay. But by the time we
I've
got to
heard a
that
lot of
third
bad
season,
stuff
I
about
was
it.
really hate watching that show. And I think it
Really?
was because they changed the dynamics of one of the
Oh,
characters a little too much. And I feel like the way they went about the storyline, it didn't flow
I thought it's
good
because
enough for
Homegirl
me.
wasn't there.
It was also because, Kim Cattrall don't fuck with them bitches.
I
Also,
am
it's
deceased.
also that. It's also that. I mean, Samantha was the heart and soul of the show, but I felt like they didn't properly address it. And one of the biggest things that really made me hate watch this show was one of the actors from the show died in real life, and the way they handled his character on the show pissed me off because
Really?
they turned his character into a Buddhist monk, and I felt like they could have tastefully, you know, unalived his character on the show because they gave a character who they had to write off the show because the actor had all type of allegations about him a
Busy.
beautiful funeral. They gave him a beautiful ass funeral, and the
Really?
man who actually played him is still alive. But an actor who really did pass away in real life, y'all just gonna say, "Oh, he over there, he a Buddhist monk and gave away all his worldly possessions."
Oh, I didn't know about that. Maybe because
Oh shit! Did I freeze? Uh.
I be tending
Wait.
to black folks' business, so I don't be knowing too much about that.
Oh wait. I think I froze.
You just dark over here. It's all good. You know I can entertain. What y'all doing? What is y'all doing? What's going on, IMJ
Uh-oh.
Holloway?
Why did I freeze? Uh-oh.
You just dark.
Wait.
You just black. Not black like that, but black. What's going on, Cannon? Hey.
Lord,
Baby, I really want to get so deep into this bisexual
why
conversation.
am I frozen?
I don't know, friend.
Oh
Maybe
shit.
I can
Would I
still
have
hear
to come
you.
out? Okay, long I mean you can still hear me.
Yeah, I
Well,
can still
how
hear
like did
you.
I
Yeah,
frozen?
we're about to wrap up here in a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
I can
y'all
still.
just see a black screen? Okay.
Yes. So you basically you want to like do
Not
like
my law suspended, Kevin Kev. Don't do
my
me.
lord.
My line suspended.
I'm excited about the website. I'm excited about the website.
But I am definitely I want to be able to do more like scripted TV shows because I can't do reality. Even though I have tried to do reality television,
Uh
Them people piss me off too bad. They be bothering my nerves.
huh.
Cause I'm like, this is real. These people are real like stupid. Like at least with TV shows, I know they're acting. With reality TV shows, they real like stupid. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't get into that.
Well, you know,
I can't.
just a
I
side
can't.
note, just a crazy side note. Do you want to know what
Go ahead.
my guilty pleasure is? Don't tell nobody.
Is it the baddies?
No, it is baddies. Yeah, it is.
The baddies. Everybody liked them. I think I tried to watch the first season, and I was like, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I
I
can't
shouldn't
do
be
it.
doing it. It's so raggedy, and I definitely will probably end up with somebody who don't like it and
I
probably start
did
making start watching.
watch, I think, an episode or two of when they did the male version. I did watch like an episode or two of that. And I was like,
Mm,
okay, they over there boxing, all right. But
yeah, I didn't
the
like them.
baddies, they stressed me out too bad.
It's a lot, but yeah, that's kind of like my thing. But I,
Especially like when they be like going to like events and then they get to fighting. I'm like, girl, we here to make money. Why we fighting? No, I can't. No,
yeah,
girl.
Betty shot a clock.
Like, no, baby, no.
I
We
love the
supposed to be getting
baddies.
paid.
That's kind of like my
No, why we
guilty pleasure.
fighting?
Yeah, it's but I really do well I look forward to whatever you have going in the year 2026. Well, for me, I know that
Thank you.
I'm going to be a lot less of trying to, you know, I guess quote unquote sell fragrances. I'm going to pivot in some way because I just feel like you know, it's just kind of there you go. Yes,
Okay, I had to flip my camera. I was like, something ain't right.
yes,
Hey, y'all, my line
yes.
not suspended. I paid my bill.
I'm excited about the website. I'm excited about the
Oh my God. Did you see her reading Nicki Minaj?
website. You know what?
I'm not gonna lie, she cracks me up. She be doing too much, but she crack me up. I ain't gonna hold you.
you know I'm a
She
fan
be
of
cracking
Mariah
me up.
Carey. You know I'm a fan of Mariah Carey.
You don't know her, and that's okay.
And you know I'm a fan of
That's
Mariah
okay.
Carey and
If you
you
don't
know
know her, that's
anybody
okay. And
disrespect
you
Mariah
know what?
Carey, I don't know
She
you.
did. When? What did she say?
When they were well, they didn't get along during American Idol. However, I knew that according to B.
Oh, you
Scott, you
talking about
know,
Nikki. You talking about Nikki.
yeah, I don't pay attention to Nicki. I don't listen to her. You know, I'm a little Kim fan anyway. Like I'm a little Kim down.
Yeah, listen, I grew up on Lil
Oh,
Kim.
oh, oh,
Okay.
oh. I love little
How
Kim.
Many Licks is one of my favorite songs. I should have been listening to that in elementary, middle school, but I was.
Yes. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I look forward to it. I think I'm gonna. I don't know. How are you? Are you feeling overwhelmed by fragrance content, or you don't do you're not on TikTok, so you're not kind of you
So I
probably
don't do TikTok because I do feel like sometimes they're doing it for clickbait and engagement. And I also feel like because I'll see the content trickle down on like Instagram or YouTube, and I don't like the way they describe the scents. The way they
really.
describe the scents is very gimmicky to me. It's I feel like they're not. I feel like they're trying to sell you the scent, and they're not living in the
Mm.
moment of I like this.
Well, they're in a
You know what I'm
battle
saying?
to get the brand's attention. I think that's really
And
true.
that's another reason why I don't like it because again, that's why I always say I have my what you bought hauls and I have just my 2 cents. Those are two different things because what you bought hauls are always going to be me as the consumer spending my money. And just my 2 cents is if they send me something and I'm giving my opinion on something that was sent to me. But if I purchased it, then y'all, this what I bought. Okay, I went on the website. It cost this much money. I don't never tell anybody how long shipping takes because everything takes about a week or two to get to me. So I'll never talk about shipping because everything takes about a week or two to get to me. I'm not going to sit here and tell you it took a week or two. And during high volume times like Black Friday and Christmas, everything gonna take about 2 weeks. So I'm not tripping. I don't talk about shipping. Everything take a week to get to me. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna say it to you. Yeah, y'all, it took a week. Unless like it gets to me quicker. Like another black owned brand that I purchased from is called the Perfume Chick. They do mainly inspired fragrances and they do whipped body butters and I'm in Virginia and they're in Maryland and literally I had ordered something from them. I want to say was it this year and it got to me the next day. I bought it on a Friday, Saturday it was at my house. So that's the only time where I be like, bitch, it got to me the next day. Okay, that's the only time when you'll really hear me talk about ship it, but everything takes like a week to get me. So I'm never gonna be like, oh yeah, I ordered it. Everything take a week. I always say that. Everything take a week to get to me. No matter if they in California, Atlanta, Detroit, New York, Philly, it take about a week to get to
Right.
me. Okay, it
Yeah.
take a week.
So have you heard of
But
House of Val? House of Val? I know that's a popular one.
House of Veil,
Yeah, VAL. Maybe
I've
that's
seen them.
okay. Maybe that's a TikTok one.
I've seen some things, but again, if it's over there on TikTok, I don't really because to be honest, one of the reasons I haven't purchased from Canvas Beauty is because the first time I went on her website, she ain't had no notes to nothing, and I was like, well, what does it smell like? I need to know what it's gonna smell like, friend. So now she has notes to things on her website. So I think in the New Year's Stormy might get a little piece of coin from me. She might get a little piece of coin from me
This
because
right
she got
here,
notes up there.
this
Which one is
pheromones,
that one?
this the pheromones one for
Okay.
the pheromone edition, the women pheromone
Because
edition.
I see she now has like a zodiac collection, and because I'm a Pisces, I want to see like what everybody giving for the Pisces. I want to see what that is. So
Oh, speaking of that, before we get out of here,
yes,
you are you familiar with winter solstice?
a
I
little
don't.
bit, a little bit, a
I
little
just
bit.
heard about it. So my brother said it's witchcraft. But so you put like you put 13 of your like things that you want to accomplish and you write like I learned this from T.S. Madison. Shout out to her.
Okay,
So you write down like different papers on different sheets of paper, like I got a new car. Thank you for this new car. Wrap it up. It's like 13 of your goals, wishes, or whatever. And you put it in a bowl and you shake it up. And every night I burn one.
hey Brittany.
I love me some Britney. Hey, girl. So I burned one up until have my 13th left, and that's the one I focus on, like really honing down
Okay,
and kind of come. My brother
it's like
said,
manifestation, yeah.
yeah, my
Because I
brother
believe in
said,
manifestation, yeah.
well, I don't know if I'm struggling with the manifestation thing, and I'm struggling with it.
I feel like because wishing, manifestation, prayers is all the same thing. You have a
Yeah,
goal or something you want to achieve, and you are going to put in the work to get to it.
yeah,
You
I'm
know what I'm
struggling with it,
saying?
but I have a thing right here, my
So
vision
I do
board.
want to do a vision board. I kept saying I wanted to do a vision board for my birthday, but then I heard, I think it was T.S. Madison say that the vision board is for you and nobody else. So I'm like, okay, maybe I need to do it by myself.
Yeah,
So I think I am going to do me a vision board. But I feel like the majority of the things that I have manifested that I said I wanted to do, I have done. Like I did say, like when I first started ordering from Jazar's Couture, I had told my cousin, I was like, I would love to talk to the owner on my YouTube, and I did. I got to talk to her this year. We did a live. So, you know what I'm saying? So that was something like I manifested. I was like, I would love to talk to her on my channel, and I got to do it. I actually wanted to
mm,
do it on Instagram, but the Instagram said, well, if you ain't got a thousand subscribers, you can't go live. And I'm like, well, fuck y'all.
really,
So,
I've gone
yeah,
live
so
before.
I used to go live, but now they took it away from people who don't have 1,000 plus subscribers.
Really,
Hmm.
I don't try to go live there anyway, so I don't know what
Yeah,
that
because me and my
is.
best friend, we used to go live. Like when we would go to concerts and stuff after the concert, we'd go live and be like, "What y'all doing?"
It
And
seems like
stuff like
nobody
that.
goes live that I follow at all.
So yeah, we don't go live no more. But now I'm like, fuck it. I got my YouTube. I go live over here, and I love it. Like I love going live. That's my new thing. Like, oh, I ain't gotta edit nothing. Yes,
Yes,
God.
God. It was so good having you on here, baby.
I enjoyed
Girl, you
talking
took
to
over
you,
my life.
Durant.
I didn't really have to do nothing. I didn't have to do nothing. I was just over here being cute with my Princess
And you
Bermuda
is
shirt.
cute.
My
Yes.
Princess Bermuda.
Yes. Give it Prince
Hopefully
Hakeem.
I'm zooming in
Yes.
my husband from New York,
Yes.
cause I
But
miss
I look
him.
forward to your journey. I cannot wait to be getting my life from you because I
Thank
love
you.
you. When I tell you I love you, I be so excited when I see you. Like your series where you wear a fragrance for a week. I love that.
Really?
I love that. Now I can't do it because in my mind I feel dirty, even though I did took a bath and then put it on. But in my mind I'm like, we need a new fragrance for today. So me, I can wear a fragrance for like 2 to 3 days, but after that,
Yeah,
you got to
yeah,
switch it up. But I love that you do it, and I think you even started like you would layer with it as well. And
yeah.
so it was the same scent, but it kind of gave a little something different. So I like that you did that. So don't stop that because I like that, especially when
Okay.
you're testing out a fragrance. Don't stop that, friend. I like
Okay.
that.
Because
I
I was
like
gonna
that.
stop
I
that.
like that.
Because I was gonna stop.
Don't
I'm
stop that,
definitely
friend.
gonna
I
keep
like that.
going
I like that. I
because, and
like
then
that,
I
friend.
got an
I like
ebook
that.
coming. We
Yeah,
need to
I
talk.
cannot wait.
I
I
want to do like
cannot wait.
a Zoom call or something with a few of my fragrance people and kind of give y'all like a sneak peek, and y'all can kind of
Yes,
give
I
me
would
some
love that
critique on it. But yeah, it's
because
finished.
I love what you're doing and how you are having these conversations with everybody, a part of the community. Like and
Thanks.
I love that. Like when I said when I was talking about you, how like you're somebody you gonna say how you feel about a fragrance, whether you like it, you don't like it, you love it. I love that. Like you ain't gonna hold no cards. I ain't never gotta worry about you over there capping and putting on airs for nobody. And that's why I love and adore you because you gonna be real about it. You're gonna be like this thing, or I don't like
Uh,
this,
well, I
or
try
this
not to
done
be that
broke me
nasty.
out, or they done broke me out. Cause didn't something break you out and you was like, you know what, I ain't got
I
time for
didn't
y'all
say
no
what
more.
it was because I didn't want to, bring no real
Tarnish the
attention. But yeah, it did. It burned me like really bad, and I had a scar. It's fading away, but I had a scar, like two scars for a long time. That's
was it
another
an
reason why
Arabian brand? Was it an Arabian brand?
it's a popular
Because
one. It was on the top
because
one.
it was a brand I had purchased their version of Delina exclusive and I had got it off of Amazon and
Oh,
I would spray it on me and literally all of this would burn. And I was like, oh no, I can't wear this no more. I said,
and
oh no,
that's
baby,
one
I can't
reason
wear this.
I'm kind of leery of dupes too now. I think
Yeah,
that kind of traumatized me a
but
little
then
bit.
I realized it was more so the alcohol and not like the fragrance because I wear a lot of oil based fragrances. I rarely wear perfume alcohol based fragrances because it burns my skin. Like literally I'll be burning. I'm like, no, I can't wear this.
What?
No. No.
That is
Yeah, I found this out. Like fragrances that are like heavy alcohol, it
so
literally
you
like
can't do
even like if I put it on my arm will get to tingling. I was like,
so
oh,
you can't do like Bath and Body Works then, really.
I can to a certain extent. Like I can't really wear it like in my chest area, but like on my arm it's fine. But like in my chest area, no. But that fragrance I was just talking about, even on my arm, that shit had my arm tingling. I said nope, mm-mm,
What?
mm-mm,
Well, yeah, it was
mm-mm.
so good. I really enjoyed the bisexual talk. We couldn't get really into it because we are a family page over here. I am next
Right, right,
year.
right. I didn't want to get too deep in it, friend.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
next year I'm gonna do like I'm gonna do like a membership thing, and I'm gonna start talking to people a little more.
On YouTube or like a Patreon.
YouTube, the YouTube. I don't know.
Okay.
Kevin Kev said something about Patreon. I don't know, but it's gonna be
Because
very
when the
much.
first time you said it, I was thinking, "Ooh, Durant gonna do Patreon." Okay, okay. Because
It's
I
gonna
see
be
everybody doing
raunchy.
Patreon. I'm not sure if I would want to do a Patreon because I'm like I don't know if I want to charge people to watch me talk.
Well, they
I
gonna
don't
have
know.
to because I'm be talking nasty. Well, let me tell you something. Let me tell my future husband something. I'm be talking nasty about
Yes,
everything
like
but
fuck
my
your back
business. Like I'm not gonna. If I get me a man, I'm not gonna get on here and say, "Ooh, my man didn't know," because people be demons, and I don't want to have to.
because people will pray against your situation. That's why, like,
Yeah, I wouldn't talk
I
about my
haven't
situation.
actually posted my boyfriend like for Thanksgiving. I think I posted a picture of our hands, and people was like, "Precious, who is that?" My man. Now mind your business. That's it. That's all.
No, we ain't doing that. We gonna keep it because I know mine is fine. You know, I already know who he is. He fine, so I know the girls gonna be
Yes, come
coming.
on, fine.
I'm gonna have
But yes,
yes.
I believe in the Beyonce of it all. Keep your relationship private until
Yeah, so I was
till you
thinking about doing
married.
something maybe on. I didn't think about Patreon, but like YouTube next year, where I kind of
Yeah,
talk
if you
about
do, yeah, if you do a membership, yeah, I'm definitely gonna join the membership. Yes, ma'am.
maybe later
Yes,
when
my
I do.
man, my man, my man, my baby.
Baby, because you know I'm a little cuckoo. You touchy, baby. Don't mess with my man. That's my theme
My
song,
man,
baby.
I'm gonna have to bring it. That is my song. I will randomly start singing that because
I love
and
that song.
remember what I told you. You said somebody had told you don't be singing. I told you don't stop that neither, friend. The
Oh,
because
they
fuck the
do.
people, fuck them people. Okay,
They
I
do be
love
saying.
hearing you say because I'm a singer, songwriter, actor. If you nasty, don't stop saying that, friend. I
Yes,
live.
thank you so much.
Don't, don't,
I appreciate it. I do want to.
don't.
I actually do want to come out with some music next year. I've been holding music because I've been scared to release it. But I think I'm gonna release some next year sometime.
Yes,
Yeah, I get a little
yes,
nervous because people don't be listening to my music, so I'm just like, I don't know if there's a point of me doing it, but I'm gonna do it this year in 2026.
yes.
But you got to, we gotta make sure we get you on the ball too, baby. We gotta get you
Yeah,
on
I gotta be a
TikTok.
little more consistent. I think the only time I'm really consistent is during vlog.
I don't know how y'all did it,
That's
cause
the
I wasn't
only
gonna do it.
time.
I wasn't gonna do it.
That's the only time I feel like I'm really consistent with a everyday video, and I feel like I have to really start doing that during the year. But then me and my friends and stuff, we get to plan and shit, and I'm like, so Auntie outside, y'all. So I do a vlog
Oh my goodness, baby,
because I'm gonna be
yes, you. I
outside again
cannot keep
next
up.
year.
I
I
cannot
already
keep
see it.
up.
I'm trying to be outside again next year. Shit,
Oh Lord,
yeah.
I mean, but
I have
anyways,
fun.
I appreciate you for being here. Well, definitely, I have
Thank
you
you
up
for
here on.
inviting
Yeah,
me.
thank you so much. Everybody
I
else,
have
please
fun.
take care of yourself. Check out. I'm gonna tag you after this. For some reason,
Okay.
before you can't tag the person until after the live is over. I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
Oh,
But yeah, I'll tag you, of course, so people can check out.
sometimes YouTube a little rude.
I don't want to say that because they pay me a little $5 here, $5 there. So
Well,
hey,
I'll get paid, yes, so I can say it. They're a little rude.
oh my goodness. But anyway, I definitely keep in contact with you because we always talking about something random.
Yes,
So I appreciate
yes.
you for being here. You actually made my day because
Thank you.
my
Thank
day
you
is
for
getting a little rough.
inviting me.
Thank you. I
Cause I
appreciate
ain't
it.
gonna hold you for it. I did manifest it. I was like, I can't wait to be on Sit Down with Durant. And they said, you was like, I was like, yes. So see, I'm the
Uh-uh.
queen of manifestation.
Not
I
somebody
don't play.
manifesting me. Can I get a
I
man to
did.
manifest me? A good one, a good fine one, preferably from New
Yes, let's
York, Taurus.
manifest. Durant gonna find him a man that's gonna treat him like the king that he
Amen.
is.
He gonna be
Amen.
fine. He
Amen.
gonna be fine as away
And yes, he gonna be
too.
fine, tall. Yes, he gonna treat you
That
right.
oh, throwing me through the mattress every day.
Put you through the mattress. Yes,
I
God.
was just playing. But anyways, I holler at y'all. Take care of yourself as well as everybody around you. But hey, just as best as you can with them other people because you gotta take care of yourself. And I need to take my own advice.
Period.
And I will holler at y'all or the next one. I will talk to you later, okay, sis? Bye bye,
Bye.
y'all. Peace out. Bye bye.
Bye.